Diabetes Premium Formula, dito ka na sa Llamados. So Leon Horda, new acquisition now in the ball game, along with Carlos Sharma. Minutes and 29 to go now, and the Raiders shine the Elasto Painters protecting an 11-point lead, 34-23. Nahorda. That's going to be a jump ball here between Aranya and Mamaril.
Air21 gave a good account of themselves early when Leroy Hickerson was on the bench. Right now, that lead starting to get a little bit bigger. They've already posted close to their biggest lead of the game, and you can see getting help from everywhere. Itong si Hickerson.
And there you see Chairman Lito Alvarez. Some words of encouragement for Leroy Hickerson. Or maybe just telling him to be patient and maybe reminding him he will get his minutes. Sharma. Williams giving the Air21 Express another opportunity here. Matias for three.
It's been ugly for Air21 last couple of possessions. Their shots have not been pretty, and that offense has become stagnant. It's their turn for that offense to become stagnant.
Norwood on the move. And we've got Dominic Uy now with this report.
Thank you, Vito. I was talking to Coach Caloy Garcia, and he's talking about the different scenarios or how both teams got here. This is a wild card playoff. And he was talking about Air21. They knew that they were already going to land here in the wild card, so they were able to experiment in their past few games. On the other hand, for Rain or Shine, he said, they were fighting it out for the quarters. They really had to win all games, and he had no time to experiment. But he said, today, wala na tayong itatago mga baraha because it's win or go home.
Thank you, Dominic.
You can look at it both ways. So on one end, maybe Coach Yang had that opportunity to experiment, but his players were always forced to play sharp because every game was an important game. On the other hand, it's been hard for the players of Rain or Shine to turn it off in terms of having to play some non-bearing games, and all of a sudden have this game which is a winner-go-home situation.
One step too many for Billy Mamaril.
What is it? Right now, only 3 points for Air21 in this quarter. On the other hand, Rain or Shine already with 11.
And the Elasto Painters still playing with that swagger here in the second. Mercado feeling good about his jumper. Now Ramsey Williams against the taller defender, fails to score. Aranya back to J.R. Reyes. And even the luck of the bounce is favoring the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters here in the second.
Remember when we talked about the lineup of Air21 that there weren't any players that could create. This is, or rather, of Rain or Shine when Air21 made that run. This is the same situation with Air21 right now. They don't have a guy that can create for them. Ron J. Buenafe is on the bench. Their import is on the bench. And maybe right now they can have Wynne Arboleda that can create something for them. But they played a lot of minutes without one guy that you can call really a scorer for their team.
So Gabe Norwood heading back to the bench to make way for Jeff Chan. Norwood with 3 fouls already. Arboleda, jumper is short. So that's foul number 2 on Wynne Arboleda, approaching the 6-minute mark now of the second quarter. Aranya spins in the lane. It's back to Air21. Nahorda. the floater. And it's been a rough start for Nahorda here. Now the loose ball foul called against him.
You know, this game has a chance of getting away from Air 21 early. Only 23 points on the board. 13-point advantage for Rain or Shine. Rod Nealy's coming back. The offense of Air 21 has not been sharp at all here in the second quarter. So, you know, you might see this becoming a blowout very early if Air 21 doesn't do something quickly.
As the team owners of Rain or Shine look on here at the Araneta Coliseum, knowing full well what's at stake in this wild card matchup. Jeff Chan makes it a 15-point ball game, and he's already contributed 6. Sharma.
Oh, they needed that. Air 21 needed that basket. Only the 5th point of the quarter, and like we said, there's not a lot of guys on the floor right now that are real perennial scorers. So you have to take it where it comes from right now. And if it's Carlos Sharma, so be it.
And the assist by Rod Nealy for Sol Mercado. And the Air 21 Express still groping for form here. Nahorda out to Arboleda. Well, that possession will stay with Air 21, and we'll see them try again right after this break. Solar TV presents Boxing at the Bay 4 Unbreakable. That happens this Saturday, July 10 at the United Sports Arena, where Brian, the Hawaiian Punch Viloria, takes on Omar Soto. Co-main event will be Al Sabauban taking on One Chit Twins Gym for the IBF Pan Pacific Championship title. Get your tickets at TicketNet by calling 911-5555 and Ticket World at 891-9999. Just a little past the halfway mark here of the second quarter. Look at the wonderful fans who are here on hand at the Araneta Coliseum to see this all-important game. It is the wild card phase of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference. There's a familiar face. That's Janelle Saw. Nice to see her back in town. And time runs out once again for the Air 21 Express. And right after that timeout,
I mean, really, right now, Rain or Shine is really going to struggle if one player can come up with something spectacular. Ronjay Buenafe has been their best player local-wise. Doug Kramer was pretty good himself, and of course, Leroy Hickerson. All those 3 guys are on the bench right now, and that lead of Rain or Shine has already ballooned to 16.
Mo Belga also back in the ballgame for Air 21 as Jeremy Cruz scores on the free throw jumper. And the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters now threatening to open up a 20-point lead here in the second quarter.
It just seems that 5 on the floor is lost, especially after we turned from first quarter to second quarter. Nawala na yung mojo ng Air 21.
Well, really, that's the only way to describe it. I mean, the energy level doesn't seem to be there for the Air 21 Express. Belga. And another muffed attempt by the Express. And that means another opportunity now for the Elasto Painters. Rod Nealy. Oh, that's taken away by Arboleda. And to think Rod Nealy has really yet to make his mark in this ball game. Arboleda off the screen jumper. Still not there, but Belga picks up the offensive board.
So right now, Air 21 is shooting 27% from the field, and they're just not getting any good shots.
And now Leon Nahorda, the new acquisition, who has yet to insert himself into the system here. And here comes Sol Mercado. With speed on his side, he finds Jeff Chan.